the Encino double murder that haunts Los Angeles. Welcome to my channel. Your presence is highly valued. In the heart of Encino, beneath the canopy of aged trees and multi-million-dollar homes, there's a stretch of white Oak Avenue where security cameras blink quietly behind manicured hedges. Here, silence is wealth. Privacy is everything. And danger? It's something that happens elsewhere. Or so everyone thought. Robin Kaye and Tom DeLuca had lived a life made of music, creativity, and decades of partnership. Robin, the sharp, unshakable music producer whose credits included American Idol, the Miss Universe pageants, and the NAACP Image Awards. Tom, a soulful rock musician who never let go of his 1980s roots, still making new albums, still playing late into the night. They were, by all accounts, happy, well-connected, grounded. Their $4.5 million home was more than a house. It was a sanctuary and a fortress. Security walls, cameras, gates, decades of building a life. But none of that stopped what happened on July 10th, 2025. That day, they walked into a nightmare. According to police, Raymond Badarian, just 22 years old, entered the couple's estate through an unlocked side door sometime before 4 p.m. The house had been empty. He had no known connection to Kaye or DeLuca. No clear motive beyond what investigators believe was a burglary in progress. At 4:05 p.m., a neighbor spotted someone lurking near the property and called 911. Patrol officers were dispatched. They arrived, circled the perimeter, and checked the gates. All locked, all quiet. From the outside, there was no sign that anything was wrong. So they left. But inside, the situation was unraveling. Fast. By 4:45 p.m., another 911 call came in, this time from inside the home. A male voice, identifying himself as a resident, reported that a man had broken in. But as the dispatcher listened, something changed. In the background, they heard the caller say, "Please don't shoot me." Then a chilling reversal. The man told dispatchers they didn't need to come after all. Everything was fine. When police tried calling back, no one answered. The LAPD responded again, bringing not just officers, but an aerial unit. A helicopter circled overhead, scanning the property for movement. From the skies, nothing appeared amiss. No bodies, no blood, no broken windows, no signs of life. On the ground, patrol officers again found no way in. Gates were locked, doors sealed, lights off. They tried to make contact. They called, knocked. Nothing. There was no visible activity or evidence of break-in, said LAPD Communications Director Jennifer Forkish in a statement later. After taking additional steps to contact the persons reporting and residents at the location, officers cleared from the scene. And once again, the police left. The house sat undisturbed for 4 more days. Neighbors grew anxious. Robin and Tom weren't answering texts. The blinds remained closed. No deliveries. No movement. On July 14th, a friend requested a welfare check. This time, officers forced their way in. What they found was a scene straight out of a nightmare. Robin and Tom's bodies were located in separate rooms. Both had been shot multiple times. The gun used, reportedly their own, turned against them during what police described as a violent confrontation. This wasn't the first time something like this had happened in the San Fernando Valley. In fact, it was the 3rd case in just a few months where LAPD officers responded to a 911 call, left after finding no obvious signs of distress, and later returned to discover a homicide. Thank you to each and every one of my amazing subscribers. Your support means the world and fuels everything I create. If you're enjoying the content, please share and invite others to join this growing community. We're just getting started. Now, let's dive back into the story. In April, Minashi Hydra was murdered after his attacker leapt from a neighboring apartment balcony and broke into his home. Neighbors had called 911 days earlier to report a struggle. Officers knocked, got no response, and left. Hydra's body was found 3 days later. That same night, Alexandra Modbads was beaten to death in another Encino home. A woman called 911, saying 3 people had broken in and were attacking her partner. The call dropped. Officers arrived, found no signs of forced entry, and left. Hours later, Modbads was found dying inside. To critics, these weren't isolated missteps. They were symptoms of a system that hesitates, of policies that discourage forced entry, and of stretched resources spread across a city too big to guard.